And the
The
force
batter,
play
number
is now
3,
in order.
second baseman.
So bases
Brett
are loaded. Nowhere to put him with
Taylor.
one away. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
A 1 pitch on its way. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Flip of his glove for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the back third here this afternoon. And we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another full count pitch home. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Dylan Floro takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Into the box, Torres turned on down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Tulowitzki gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand. Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Masahiro Tanaka. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The second for one. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Scott Alexander comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, man. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
In now, Brett Gardner, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss for strike one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 1-1 home. Little chopper back to the mound. Taylor's got to get rid of it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Dodger bullpen does its job. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. Stephen Tarpley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Settling in now, Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The left fielder, Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The pitch. Strike 2. Good curveball on the inside black.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Stanton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Austin Barnes.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
One strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to
Now
run
batting.
that ball up
The
and
pitcher.
in to try to tie him up,
Scott.
but it didn't quite work out.
Alexander.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the
Ladies
inner
and
half,
gentlemen,
Dan, is
your
exactly what the
attention,
batter's
please.
looking for. Something he
Pinch
can
hitting for the
keep his
Dodgers.
hands inside and
Number
just fist
25.
to the opposite field.
David Freese.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Barnes leads off first with 1 away. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Tulowitzki onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Boy, he showed some
The
pretty good
center
range
fielder,
heading
number 11.
pretty deep into the outfield to bring
AJ.
that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
A.J. Pollock will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Corey Seager would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. Down the first baseline. Reined in. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees nothing.
Your
Pedro
attention,
Baez
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen
for
as
the
he'll do so to
Dodgers.
start the 8th.
Number 52. Pedro Baez.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge.
Leading off
He'll
the
have a
game.
new pitcher waiting
The
for
right
him as we
fielder,
begin
number
their half
99.
of the eighth.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't
Good.
been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
From the stretch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen. Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow.
Now
You're
batting,
hanging on to
the
a
left
slim
fielder,
lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a
Sanchez.
leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. One and 0 pitch on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it
The
nicely
batter,
down around
the
the
catcher,
bottom of the zone.
Gary
And when you do that,
Sanchez.
especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Career numbers against Baez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Runners on first with 1 down. fly ball out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Judge leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
2 out with the man at first. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman,
Joe Kelly trots in from the bullpen.
Boyd.
Here as he inherits
Your
a tough
attention,
spot
please.
with 2 on and 2 away.
now pitching for the Dodgers, number 17, Joe Kelly.
Now batting, Luke Voigt. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Two men are on with 2 men out. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Corey Seager. His head-to-head numbers
Leading off
against
for
Adam
the
Ottavino.
Dodgers,
He's 1 for 2.
the shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Ottavino, the former Colorado Rocky. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in,
Now
kept
batting,
his hands inside the
third baseman,
baseball, and ripped the base hit up the
Justin.
middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you
Turner.
can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now
So
batting,
a runner
right
at first
fielder,
now with 1 away,
Cody
and that brings in the former National League
Bellinger.
Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Another 2-2 offering. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here.
Now
Looking
batting,
straight down the left
the
field
first
line.
baseman,
You see him take
Matt
that inside route to the ball. His
Muncy.
hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
At the plate, Max Muncy. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 2. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional
Now
walk,
batting,
and the force
the
play
second
is now in
baseman,
order.
Chris Taylor.
So striding forward now, Chris Taylor. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
0-1. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 2 down. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Jock
Next for the
Peterson.
Dodgers, Jock Peterson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees nothing. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
The Dodgers. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 74, Kenley Jansen. Now playing left field and
so
batting
coming
9,
to the plate, Troy
number
Tulowitzki.
14,
He's working on a
PK
1 for 3 thus far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
First offering on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki.
Outside, that's the ball.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Full count, 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy
Now
he
batting,
faces,
the
everyone on the
baseman,
team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Taylor has it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Your
DJ
attention,
LeMahieu
please.
will get the call
He's
here as
hitting
he'll
for
hit for the
York.
pitcher.
Number 26, DJ LeMahieu.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a line drive, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
A 2-0 finish today. Los Angeles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Walker Buehler is the winning pitcher of record. Masahiro Tanaka pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.